Hello guys, this is 4.2. We're looking at inflection point. So inflection point is the point at which the graph of f changes concavity, right? So let's say I have a graph like this and like that. Right? And this point would be the point of inflection. Point of inflection, right? Or POI for short, right? Is where the concavity changes from concave up to concave down, or concave down to concave up, right? And to determine the point of inflection is very easy. We just need to find where f double prime changes sign, right? If f double prime changes from positive to negative or negative to positive, then we have a point of inflection. Very easy, right? So suppose f double prime is defined on both sides of point P. If f double prime is 0 or undefined at P, then P is a possible inflection point. Notice that here it says possible, right? It's not definitely an inflection point just yet. To test whether P is an inflection point, we need to check if f double prime changes sign at P. All right, so very similar to critical point, but instead of the first derivative, we are looking at the second derivative. All right, so let's do an example together. We want to find the point of inflection for this polynomial f of x. All right, so to find point of inflection, first we need to find f double prime. All right, so let's start with f prime of x. Bring the power down, 4 times 1/2, that's 2x. Decrease the power by 1, this is 3, minus, and this is, we have to apply chain rule, so bring down the 3, x plus 1, subtract the power by 1, and the derivative of x plus 1 will be 1, right? So we don't have to write it out. All right, and then minus 6x. All right, let's do one more, f double prime. Now will be 6x squared minus 6 times x plus 1, decrease the power by 1, so now it's just 1 minus 6. All right, so here is my f double prime. Let's go ahead and expand it. 6x squared minus 6x, so minus 6 minus 6, that's minus 12. All right, so f double prime is 6x squared minus 6x minus 12. Let's set f double prime equal to 0. So we have 6x squared minus 6x minus 12 is equal to 0. Divide by 6, I get x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then that is x minus 2 and x plus 1. All right, so possible point of inflection is x equal to 2 and negative 1. All right, and all we need to do is check the signs on this thing, right? The signs around that. All right, so, and let's draw a line like that. We have negative 1, 2, and we're looking at f double prime now. So f double prime, we know negative at 0 at negative 1 and a 0 at 2. So we just need to fill out the signs in these areas. Okay, so let's say I pick negative 2, right? What is f double prime of negative 2? That is 6 times negative 2 squared minus 6 times negative 2 minus 12. That is for 24 plus 12 minus 12. Okay, so it's 24, which is positive, right? So it's positive right here. All right, next, let's check here. Let's say 0, right? I really like 0. So that will be 0 minus 0 minus 12, right? F double prime is right here, right? So negative 12, which is negative, right? Last, let's check to the right of 2, let's say 3, right? So f double prime of 3 will be 6 times 3 squared minus 6 times 3 minus 12. That'll be 954 minus 18 minus 12. So that's 24, which is positive, right? Positive here. Okay, so we can see that at negative 1, it went from positive to negative. It changes sign for the second derivative, meaning at negative 1, that's a point of inflection. Also, it went from negative to positive at positive 2. So that's another point of inflection, right? So we can say that x equal to -1 and 2 are point of inflection. Right? And if you want, if the question asks you to find the coordinate, right, and all you need to do is plug in f of -1 to find out what the value is, and plug in f of 2 to find out what the value is for that exact point of inflection. Okay, and yeah, that's it for 4.2. Thank you very much.